and that what in fact happened was Justin didn't harass Blake. Blake was interested in wresting control of this movie away from Justin, who was the director and the producer. She was just an actress in it, and used threats and coercion and bullying to do it. And to the point where this guy was in the basement at his own movie's premiere.
What I make of that is that if your wife is sexually harassed, you don't make fun of Justin Baldoni. You don't make fun of the situation. You take it very seriously. You file HR complaints. You raise the issue, and you follow a legal process. What you don't do is mock the person and turn it into a joke.
My favorite part of what I've read of this suit so far is that Blake Lively did not even read the book that the movie was based on.
Correct.
And we're not talking War and Peace. This is a book that's probably written at a second grade reading level.
Yeah. Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megyn. And, and we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also. And some
Ryan Reynolds
is a surprise. Ryan Reynolds, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Hollywood is known for turning books into movies, but sometimes what starts as an exciting project quickly becomes a complete disaster. That seems to be the case for It Ends With Us, a highly anticipated film adaptation that has now spiraled into lawsuits, public drama, and even the possibility of jail time for Blake Lively. Yes, you read that right. What should have been a dream project has turned into a full-blown legal mess. And if things don't go in her favor, Lively could be facing up to 5 years in prison. Before we get into that, let's take a step back. When news first broke that It Ends With Us, a book that had fans and their feelings, was being turned into a movie, excitement was through the roof. People were thrilled to hear that Justin Baldoni, known for directing emotional, heartfelt films, was in charge. And with Blake Lively cast as the lead, everything seemed set for success. Fans, the media, and even the book's author believed this was going to be something special. But as usual, Hollywood had other plans. The moment filming started, so did the drama. Sources say Lively wanted to add her own comedic touch to the film, but Baldoni wasn't having it. He wanted to stay, true to the book's raw emotions, while Lively reportedly thought the story could use some humor. This led to serious creative disagreements, and things only got worse from there. Then came the wardrobe controversy. When behind-the-scenes photos leaked, fans were confused.
We've come across evidence that shows that even her own representatives knew that she was threatening and mean and tough and wanted to get her way. This is not something that we wanted out there. It's not something that Justin wanted out there. In fact, it hurts the movie. It doesn't help the movie.
My favorite part of what I've read of this suit so far is that Blake Lively did not even read the book that the movie was based on.
Correct.
And we're not talking War and Peace. This is a book that's probably written at a second grade reading level.
Yeah.
The book was supposed to be a deeply emotional journey, but the outfits Lively was wearing looked more suited for a glamorous rom-com. People started questioning whether the movie would capture the heart of the book at all. The internet exploded with debates, with some defending Lively's vision while others accused her of misunderstanding the story's tone. At first, it all seemed like typical Hollywood drama, directors and actors fighting over creative control. Isn't exactly new. But this situation took a much darker turn when Baldoni filed a $400 million defamation lawsuit against Lively. Yes, $400 million. He accused her of publicly damaging his reputation, claiming that she made it seem like he was a controlling director who shut her out of key decisions. Meanwhile, Lively's side argued that she was the one being ignored, and that she had every right to voice her creative ideas. In any other industry, this would just be a case of two professionals disagreeing. But in Hollywood, where every scandal gets blown up to the extreme, it became a high-stakes legal battle with millions on the line. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get more intense, new allegations surfaced, ones that could have serious consequences for Lively. Some reports suggest that Lively may have misrepresented or even faked key evidence in the lawsuit. There are whispers about leaked text messages, transcripts, and even video footage that contradict what she has been saying. If these claims turn out to be true, this isn't just a lawsuit anymore. It could become a criminal case. In Hollywood, lawsuits are usually about money, power and reputation. But the moment someone starts talking about prison time, the stakes change completely. What started as a battle over creative differences could now become a legal nightmare with real consequences. Fans are left wondering, was Lively truly a victim in this situation, or was she playing a different game behind the scenes? As of now, no official charges have been filed against her, but legal experts say that if she did falsify evidence, she could be looking at up to 5 years behind bars. Whether or not that actually happens remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, this movie adaptation is no longer just about bringing a beloved book to life. It's now a high-profile scandal that could change careers and reputations forever. Could Blake Lively, the actress known for her charm and amazing sense of style, actually end up in prison for perjury? Some say the idea is just a scare tactic, especially in Hollywood, where non-disclosure agreements, leaked scripts, and secret payoffs are pretty normal. To some, this sounds like a simple case of settle the lawsuit or we'll take this to the police. That's what people think Justin Baldoni's team is really trying to do, push her into a corner. But this isn't just about losing a role or paying a big fine. This is about the possibility of real jail time. And the rumors won't stop. Every time you check the internet, there's another leaked document or another claim about private conversations. It makes you wonder if all these leaks are just a way to put pressure on Lively. Because honestly, nothing makes a person take a situation seriously like the possibility of wearing an orange jumpsuit behind bars.
Stakes drama.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megyn. And, and we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also. And some
Ryan Reynolds
was a surprise. Ryan Reynolds, for sure.
Oh, wow.
And that's not the only drama going on. There's also the controversy about the movie's style. In the beginning, reports said that Lively was all about making the film look visually stunning. High-end designer outfits, flawless makeup, and camera work that made every shot look perfect. But as soon as fans and critics started complaining that the film's look didn't match the emotional depth of the book, she changed her stance. Suddenly, she was distancing herself from those choices. Now, Baldoni's team is saying she was deeply involved in selecting the bold visual style and comedic moments, but later acted like it wasn't her decision. So the question is, did she just go along with everything at first and then panic when it got out of hand? Or was she in charge the whole time and just trying to dodge the backlash? Hollywood is split on the issue. Some believe she got caught up in the creative process and only changed her mind when she saw how negative the response was. Others think she was calling the shots from the start, but is now shifting the blame because she doesn't want to take responsibility for the criticism. There's also the theory that as soon as the negative reviews started coming in, she completely changed her approach. One minute, she was excited about the project's stylish look, and the next, she was acting like she had nothing to do with it. It's the classic Hollywood move. Distance yourself from a sinking ship before it's too late. The conversation about the film's deep themes has now been completely taken over by arguments about whether the jokes landed well and what luxury brands were used in the wardrobe. If that isn't a perfect example of Hollywood's chaos, then what is? And of course, no Hollywood scandal would be complete without dragging another major celebrity into it. This time, it's Ryan Reynolds. Some rumors claim he had a hand in adding humor to the film and even had ideas for possible cameo appearances. And let's be honest, when your husband is literally Deadpool, it makes sense to get his input on comedic timing. But when hardcore fans of the book started criticizing the film for being too funny, those rumors about Reynolds disappeared instantly. Suddenly, it was as if he had never been involved at all. Some believe Lively wanted to separate herself from anything that might have made the film seem too lighthearted. But in today's world, where everything leaks eventually, keeping things hidden is almost impossible. Private conversations and behind-the-scenes decisions have a way of making it into the public eye, whether celebrities like it or not. Of course, none of this has been officially confirmed. But let's be honest, Hollywood loves a good scandal. Maybe Reynolds never had any involvement. Maybe he did. But the real story is how fast everything unraveled. One moment, everyone was brainstorming ways to make the movie more entertaining. The next moment, fans hated the idea, and suddenly, the people involved were pretending they had nothing to do with it. That's the cycle in Hollywood. When the public turns against a project,
What is?
I'm a man, and this is a story that is told through the lens of a woman.
And especially when it relates to intimacy scenes and to scenes where there is a mix of intimacy and violence, I wanted to make sure that those scenes had a female gaze. As much as I can try to see the world as a woman, I never will be able to.
Celebrities scramble to rewrite history. The strategy? Deny everything. Backtrack. Pretend it was never your idea, because no one wants to be the one blamed for ruining a book adaptation. But the biggest shock in this whole situation is the talk of perjury. Most celebrity lawsuits involve arguments over reputation and big payouts. But criminal charges? That's something entirely different. For Lively to actually face jail time, there would have to be solid proof that she lied under oath or faked evidence. Even though nothing has been confirmed, just the thought of it has sent the media into a frenzy. Fans are left asking, could Blake Lively really go to prison?
What I make of that is that if your wife is sexually harassed, you don't make fun of Justin Baldoni. You don't make fun of the situation. You take it very seriously. You file HR complaints. You raise the issue and you follow a legal process. What you don't do is mock the person and turn it into a joke.
So,